Edgar Berlanga versus Alexis Angulo. Who do y'all think is gonna win this fight? Before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing, and please hit that like button. It helps out the video. It helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So this fight between Berlanga and Angulo is scheduled for 10 rounds in the super middleweight division to take place this weekend, this Saturday on the 11th of June, June 11, 2022. Live over at the YuLu Theater in Madison Square Garden, New York City, New York, USA. To be shown live on ESPN Plus and as well as ESPN. Just tune into ESPN. I think most people have ESPN, right? So just tune into regular ESPN and you should be able to watch this fight. I think the main card actually starts really late that night. Like I think at 11 p.m. Eastern time. That's crazy. That's very late. I might be wrong though. I hope I'm wrong because 11 p.m. Eastern time sounds very, very late for the main card to start. But anyway, Edgar Berlanga, to those who don't know who he is, 25-year-old fighter from Brooklyn, New York, of Puerto Rican descent. One of the rising names in the sport of boxing. Went the distance in his last few fights. After knocking out opponent after opponent, his last few fights, he went the distance. And now here he is stepping up in competition in his 20th professional fight to fight against Alexis Angulo. Angulo is a fighter from Colombia. He has a record of 27 wins, 2 losses, 23 wins coming by way of knockout TKO. Only lost to the likes of David Benavidez, Gilberto Ramirez, and I think, yeah, that's it. Two losses, yeah. So, yeah, he's only lost to 2 very good fighters. And now here he is fighting an undefeated young fighter in Berlanga, who is up there in the rankings, by the way. If you look at the 168-pound division, Berlanga is currently ranked number 6 by the WBO and number 8 by the WBA. Angulo is not ranked for whatever reason. But, you know, it's still a very good fight. Even though Angulo is not ranked, it's still a tough fight. It's a tough fight for Berlanga, in my opinion. Honestly, I think Berlanga is going to have a tough time in this fight. But it's a good test. It's a good test for Berlanga to see where he's at right now. Because if he fails this test, he's 25 years old. He can learn from it, improve from it, but maybe he's not cut out to compete in the top of the division. If he loses, but I don't think he will. I think Berlanga should be able to go out there, and as long as he lets his hands go in a smart way, not in a careless way. As long as he lets his hands go and, actually throw the combinations, I think he should be able to win this fight. In his last fight, he wasn't really throwing the combinations from what I remember. And I felt like, he was only throwing one punch after one punch. But for this fight against Angulo, he needs to follow up with his punches. Throw the jab. Jab is the key here. Angulo is going to be right there in front of him, exchanging with him in the middle of the ring. And, Angulo is definitely going to make this a competitive fight. It won't be easy. To the point where, honestly, I'll say this. I won't be surprised if Angulo wins. I won't be surprised. But I'm still, I still believe in Berlanga. I'm still in the hype train. I still believe in him. And I want him to be successful. Maybe that's why I'm choosing him to win. Who knows? Maybe I'm a little biased. But yeah, he needs to bring his A game, Berlanga, in this one. Because if he doesn't, he will lose. I think the fight will most likely go the distance, the whole 10 rounds. And I say 6 rounds to 4 in favor of Berlanga. Heck, honestly, I won't be surprised if it ends up being controversial. There's a very good chance that it might. But we'll see. Close fight, competitive fight. Berlanga, close decision win, 6 rounds to 4. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for listening and watching. And like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.